So we got the rear end out. Richard showed up and helped me yank it out, and we stuck it up here. Next is the springs. I got to figure out how I'm going to get the springs out of there. But meanwhile, Richard's over here working on his ratty rod, so I'll take a walk over there and see how he's doing. Yeah, we never did get the plasma cutter working. Well, this is a much neater cut. Yeah, we got to get an ad in the paper for a beer assistant.
What's that?
We need a beer assistant. Maybe we can advertise in the newspaper. If he's going to bring us beers, we're going to have to keep going in the kitchen. We got things to do.
Oh, I'm done.
All right.
Wish I had my plasma cutter, but oh well. Used to working without one anyways.
Yeah. I saw a nice Buick on the internet. It was that Dennis Gage, the guy with the handlebar mustache.
Oh yeah.
They had a 1953 Buick, that metallic green that one used to be.
Oh yeah.
Except it was all restored woody.
Wow.
I mean, it was one beautiful woody. And the paint was just as shiny. I guess I'm going to have to repaint that one metallic green. Because my dad's last car was one of those, and it was the same jade green metallic, so.
Oh, okay.
So I may paint that one jade green if I ever get around to it. Yeah, we got a beer assistant. He's going to the beers. He's not happy about it, but he's going.
Emma would probably do it more happily. But.
Yeah. Emma would be glad to do it for us.
Alright.
Yeah, so it looks like it'd be better there than flush. So we've got to step the frame down. So I'm thinking we cut it straight across. That way we can weld this to this. Actually weld the cross member to the top of the frame. And then
we can step, well no, I'll have to step that pretty sharp
well,
angle.
yeah, you can't really, because the spring is gonna hit the thing.
True.
That's the problem I had with my Roadster. I had to notch the frame out because it was gonna hit the springs.
So maybe I should notch these and then bring that down, because I want this to be really sturdy in here.
Yeah.
So I want that length.
Well, maybe if you cut that off, you can flip it this way and put it here and use it for downhill slope.
Yeah.
And then we can take a piece of that steel plate and put a plate from here to here.
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe even plate it on the inside for extra strength, because we don't want that to snap off going down the road.
Definitely not.
Plus, we may want to get a NHRA sticker on there, and if they examine it and say, geez, it looks like the front end's going to fall out, they probably won't put a sticker on it.
Yeah, I would think not.
But well, at least that'll stretch us out a little bit.
It looks like I need to come over just a little anyways. To even even if there's a gap there, I want to even that gap out a little bit.
Yeah.
So. Did we find him?
Yes, found him. He's pretty happy about it. I can tell from the way he's walking. Yay! Hooray for Hollywood. I mean, hooray for Isaiah. You've done a good job. And thank you. Let me shake your hand. You've done such a fine job.
You realize you're on camera, right?
He doesn't like that. One of these days he'll probably be a filmmaker himself.
Said he wanted to start doing that, but
like Kevin Smith there.
Interesting.
He can start making really weird movies. I saw a weird movie last night. This black lesbian woman was doing research on a black actress from the 40s who was billed as the watermelon woman. So she was looking for the watermelon woman, and I don't know, she found some white girl to sleep with. I don't know how that figured into the story.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, they had to show her that she was a lesbian, I guess.
They had some nudity on the movie channel. Because she eventually found out the woman had a real name, and I guess the woman's mother didn't want to talk to her because she wanted to bring up the fact that her daughter was a lesbian back in the 40s, and that wasn't a very popular thing to be. But
that's about where I'm going to want to be. This usually sits down right here anyways. It should be about straight. We cut this here. So we can bend that over, bring that over. Hold that wheel.
guess he wanted to be back on television. He's back, but he's not smiling. So I better shut it off so it doesn't hurt his feelings.
Done.
Yeah, they can re-spoke them, but I don't know if it's worth
the outer
it.
rings though.
That's a big one. That's for the truck, the TT truck. And it's too bad about the spokes. There's another one around here somewhere.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to find it because what's his name over in Stowe was looking for him. I showed him this one. He didn't like it, and I couldn't find the other one.
What, this one?
Oh, is that it?
I don't know, it looks similar.
Doesn't look the same. It doesn't have wood in it. No, that's probably over in that pile over there. Yeah, that way. I think it's over in there somewhere.
Just don't do this without guides.
Yeah, we gotta have glasses on at least.
We're old and stubborn, so.
Yeah, we don't know any better. I had one of them kick back last year and hit me in the face. It hit right between my glasses, right in the middle, and it made a line right across the middle of my glasses. It went bang right across there. Cut my nose.
Uh-oh.
And, what?
Be careful when
Oh, hey, it's still on.
Yeah.
Back there on 1 minute and 7 seconds already.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the problem. Plasma cutters work better.
Yeah, they're faster.
Yeah.
Not as accurate.
I'll get it fixed, that's for sure.
But I guess if you practice, you can get a pretty straight line with a plasma cutter.
I wasn't doing too bad. That one's,
yeah, that one's pretty straight.
Good.
I mean, you can just smooth it off with a grinder.
Yep.
Sparks.
That's not a whistle, it's like a spider.
What?
Making more scrap metal. Let's see. That looks good.
I tell you, my arm hairs are starting to burn. Probably have to stop at the Maple Tree Cafe there on the way home. That'll cheer them up a little. do some more arc welding too, I guess.
There we go. Now it's not getting in my eyes.
Great right now. It'll be better later. I think I want to stop that too. Yep. Well, it'll definitely keep it sturdy.
Yeah.
Box it in more as we go here.
Yeah. Well.
It is about dinner time.
Yeah.
All while it was still on a jack.
Yeah. Let's put a rear end under it and see if it'll hold the weight. I mean the front end under it. I think it will, because look at how rugged it is.
Yeah, oops, there goes that grinder.
I think we got...
Yeah, I think it's going to hold the weight fine now.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to put a motor on it yet. But
No, but we still got more boxing to
we got more
do.
boxing to do, and yeah.
Yeah, it's got to
Looks like
go
I'm
up.
going to have to lift up on it.
Jack it up more. But,
Can you pull as I pick up?
okay. Try that. There we go.
There we go. It's almost there.
Yeah, wheel that back a little bit.
Up. There we go.
Yeah, watch the heat.
Yep.
The frame's a little on the warm side.
Yeah. I could feel the heat from where I was.
Yeah.
That does work pretty good, I have to say. Yep.
Okay.
It's almost.
Now,
And it's... Oh, why it doesn't want to go down in. Oh,
that's
you
because
know.
it's on the jack.
Probably because it's on the jack, huh?
There we
There
go.
you go.
There it is. Nice and low. Step down frame. And we got to step down the back even more. Oh, by the way, when I said you need to use a lot of 12 packs, I was wrong. It's 18. So if you're going to buy beer, buy 18. If you can't drink them all, send them to me. And so there we have beginnings of a rat rod frame. Wait till we get to the back, it's going to be even more radical. But I think we got to stretch the cab before we decide where the wheelbase is going to come.
But for now, we'll get the rear end under there so we can roll it better.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know?
We can roll it out front where we can work on it easier.
Yeah. That'll be the next thing. Cut those rest of the shackles and get the other one up. Set up under there. At least temporary.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Time to clean it.
so the kids are getting restless, so I guess we'll have to call it a day, huh?
You know what? Yeah, I don't have wipers. It looks like it might rain.
Yeah, and it's, what, after 4 o'clock? I got, yeah, 5 minutes after 4.
Not bad. That's what I was hoping to do. Is get
Yeah.
that at least mounted on there.
Yeah. I can't understand a word she says.
Something happened to your TV.
Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know.
What'd you do to it?
After 3 hours, the cable box shuts off. So I think that's what happened. It's been...
This thing appeared out of nowhere just when they were watching the video.
Oh, wow. Guess what? You're on camera.
6 more days and she's going to be a 12-year-old.
I know it.
I'm
Yeah, 2? You're going to be 2?
no, I'm not. I'm gonna flip you off if you don't
Oh, she said she's gonna flip you off, huh?
Yeah, you don't
Wow,
want
you
to.
have to get a
Don't
spanking
flip
here.
off your
Still too young.
grandfather.
Too old
That's
for
not
spanking.
nice. Okay. We're almost done. I'll go turn the TV back on. Yeah. There's the old 48 Pontiac. All ready to leave. Huge fumes.
Recording a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know which way to go. Should you want me to back it up? Or?
You can go around if you want. I don't care. I don't think it'll hurt anything.
Oh, this is where this thing lived for how long?
Huh?
This is where this car lived for how long?
Yeah, it's been right here sitting in the, 10 years or so. You're the second person that bought it.
Yeah, I know. Alright, see you later.
Alright. So I gotta go get some pictures of the rat rod. Now that it's, well, today's work is done. And there it is. The dropped front end, step down frame. That's what I call it. A Z frame. I don't know what they call it. I think a Z frame has more sharp angles to it. And we got to Z the back. But there it is, sitting up straight again. Sitting on the front end. And from this side, you can see the difference between the wheels that are on it and the wheels that were on it. There's a big difference. Oh, that one's flat on the bottom. Oh well, we'll find some decent tires. But there it is, it's coming along. But we still got to stretch the cab. So we got to cut it right along the edge. Put the straight piece in here and then weld this back to it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know when that's going to happen, because Richard's in a hurry to get the rear end under there so it'll roll. Because that rear end don't roll. So maybe that's what we'll do next. I don't know.